She yanked my mailbox clean off its post with a crowbar, grinning like she just won a petty kingdom war, pearls clacking around her neck as if they screamed, authority. The HOA president, all visor and venom, stood there in broad daylight, her bored minions filming like it was a viral takedown. I didn't scream or charge. I just pulled out my phone, hit record, and watched her ego inflate like a balloon about to pop. This wasn't some random suburb spat. It was my grandfather's land, a slice of America predating their ridiculous rules by decades. I'd moved back after years of city grind, whispers following me like shadows, neighbors gossiping I was trouble, a loner dodging community spirit, quiet, fixing up the old house, breathing the pine-scented air that felt like freedom. But Karen, she ruled this cul-de-sac like a mini dictator, her standards choking the life out of every lawn. For property values, she'd coo at meetings, all fake smiles and moral lectures, while fining folks for flower colors that clashed. The first violation notice appeared taped to my door like a scarlet letter. Non-compliant mailbox obstructs aesthetic harmony. Correct or face fines. I chuckled inwardly. My deed exempted me from their HOA nonsense. But rumors spread fast. He's ignoring the rules on purpose. They hissed in the neighborhood Facebook group. Karen knocked one evening, clipboard in hand, voice dripping honeyed condescension. We all contribute to order here, dear. It's about unity. I replied calmly, not my jurisdiction. Check the records. Her eyes narrowed, that polite mask cracking just a hair. Everyone plays by the book, she snapped, turning on her heel. Inside, I started a file, documenting every jab, every whisper turning me into the villain. It escalated quicker than a bad rumor. More notices piled up, fines for visual obstruction, anonymous complaints about my unsightly yard that was just wildflowers and memories. Karen's crew trespassed one afternoon, snapping photos like paparazzi. Routine inspection, she called over her shoulder, ignoring my "get off my property." I filmed them too, their whispers audible. He's defiant. We'll make an example. Neighbors avoided me now, scared of her wrath, but I overheard her at a block party, voice pious. Some folks think they're above the community. Sad, really? The irony burned. Her trotter was just control, finding a vet's widow next door for a bird feeder, attracting pests. I stayed silent, but called the county quietly, confirming my exemption. Patience was my weapon. Her desperation grew lopsided, hilarious in its absurdity. Then came the peak of her farce. She marched up with her pry bar, board in tow, declaring, "This eyesore ends today, for the greater good." Metal screeched as she pried, face red and triumphant, muttering about standards like a broken record. "See? Noncompliance has consequences," she huffed to her audience. I held up my deed, voice steady. "That's federal property you're vandalizing." Her laugh was forced, brittle. "Nonsense." But unmarked cars pulled up, county enforcers and a postal inspector, badges gleaming. "Ma'am, you've just committed a federal offense," the inspector said flatly. Karen's face crumpled, clipboard trembling. "But values," she sputtered, her moral high ground crumbling into a pathetic puddle. Handcuffs clicked. Neighbors gasped, then murmured approval as her empire evaporated. In the aftermath, the HOA dissolved amid resignations and lawsuits, the neighborhood exhaling like it had been holding its breath. I rebuilt the mailbox stronger, carving a subtle bird for freedom, while folks approached with pies and apologies. We were scared silent. Peace returned, unscripted and real, no more clipboard tyrants. Legacy wins when arrogance folds. Was Karen the real victim of community standards, or just a bully unmasked?